of ledger involves steps to be followed in the preparation of ledgers. Number 1, identify the name of the account to be opened. Number 2 step, post the account to the respective account opened. Number 3, total the debit side and credit side respectively. Number 4, balance the account by using the side with the higher total to balance the side with the low total. That gives us the iteration, the steps to be followed in the preparation of a ledger. Now we are in the formatting perspective. So in the format, that is the format of the ledger. We'll give the name of the account. In the debit side, we have date, particulars, folio, amount. In the credit side, we have date, particulars, folio, amount. So anytime you're entering or posting a transaction, you give the date, you give the name of the account, and then give the amount. After doing that, you total the transaction, balance carried down. Checking at the balance carried down, you realize that you have balance carried down in your credit side, which is the balance carried down, debit balance. It takes place when the debit side is more than the credit side. And in your debit side, you have balance carried down, which is credit balance, which takes place when the debit side, the credit side is greater than the debit side. Now you bring them down. When you bring them down, the balance carried down for credit balance will be brought forward into the credit side of the ledger, and the balance carried down for the credit side will be brought down to the debit side of the ledger. Trial balance. After preparing the trial balance, the next account to be prepared is the trial balance. Trial means test. It is the type of account which shows separately all the debit balances and the credit balances transferred from the ledger to the trial balance. The trial balance must balance. The balancing of the trial balance states clearly the following. 1. The arithmetic accuracy has been achieved. When you total, your totaling, your calculations have been well and accurate. Number 2, double entry rule has been applied. The rule of debit and credit has been adhered to. Note, the balance of the trial balance is not a final proof that there is no errors committed. There are errors which the trial balance cannot test, and there are errors which the trial balance can test. So if your trial balance is balancing, it might be you have committed particular type of errors, such as errors of commission or errors of omission, which the trial balance cannot test. The format. Now, the format of the trial balance has 4 columns. We have the serial number, particulars, debit column, and credit column. Now, these are the balances which, when you prepare the ledgers, you bring them forward into the trial balance. We have the capital, which must be credited. We have the cash, which must be debited. We have the sales, which must be credited. We have the purchases, which must be debited. Bank account, which is debited. Debtors, which is debited. Creditors, which is credited. Return inwards, which is debited. Return outwards, which is credited. Carriage inwards, which is debited. Carriage outwards, which is debited too. Expenses, which is debited. And income, which is credited. The trial balance must balance. So when you total, the debit column and the credit column must have the same balance. That brings us to the end of